The Giants and the Jets have had some joint practices. They got a preseason game coming up to wrap up the preseason for everybody involved. We talked about, listen, Aaron Rodgers probably not going to participate. They're just going to get him ready for week 1 against the Niners. Well, Sauce Gardner of the Jets was asked about the performance of Daniel Jones by members of the media, and it sounded a little something like this.
What's your opinion or takeaway on Daniel Jones?
He's a good quarterback. You feel me? I thought I was about to pick him off today. I had a little cloud rep. He had looked at the last minute to try to throw the check down to Wan'Dale. I thought I had to pick, but he kept it. Shoot. The competitive periods, it was very competitive, man. It was great. Like, I had fun out there today, I don't really know what to
say. His mom clearly taught him the golden rule.
Yeah.
Not the golden rule, but if you don't have anything good to say about somebody, don't say anything at all.
Is that not one of the golden rules?
Maybe it is. I thought the golden rule was treat others the way you want them to treat yourself.
Yeah, that sounds right.
They haven't heard this show, though.
Right.
Dang.
That does not apply here.
Not at all.
But now he did say that he was a little distracted afterwards on social media. He said, I said he was a good quarterback, but I got a little distracted mid-interview. It's like, what happened? Did somebody walk by and
but he did it twice though. Because at the beginning it was like, he's good. He had to pull good out of his mouth. He had to force himself to say good. Listen to it again. Run it up the first part.
What's your opinion or takeaway on Daniel Jones?
Let's listen to the first part.
He's a good quarterback.
You can stop. He's a
freak. I'm in the dirt every day of the week. It's cool.
He's a.
By the way,
what song is that I'm thinking of?
Oh man, what is that song? He's a girl, he's a freak, got a different girl every day of the week. I can't remember.
It's cool, not trying to put the rush on you. I have to let you know that I
got a crush on you. What is that song?
I don't know, but that's the first thing I thought of when he started doing that.
Have Brady sing it and Shazam it on your phone. See if you can do it.
Oh man,
is Shazam still a thing?
Hell
yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know what song that is. Now you got my head messed up because I generally be knowing these songs. But Sauce Gardner wanted to say he's some trash, but he said he's a, and then that's that moment in time where you asked yourself, do I do it?
Damn.
Like, do I do it or do I not do it? Do I keep it cordial or do I give them locker room material? Do I say what I really mean or do I not say what I mean? Or do I say what I mean by not saying what I really mean? Like, he's a good quarterback. There it is. He's a good quarterback. There you go.
I feel bad for Daniel Jones.
He is the punchline, bro.
Open season on Daniel Jones.
He's the punchline. There you go. Very well done.
Like, even if he throws 2 touchdowns in a game,
it's not going to be enough. Somebody's going to find a way.
Oh, well, when's the turnover coming? When's this at? Like, it's almost like everybody's given up. They're just like, hey, it is what it is. We just got to ride this thing out.
I mean, but isn't that kind of accurate for now? Isn't that kind of accurate for now?
I mean, he had a major injury. Like, he's coming off a major injury. Okay. So, maybe we cut him some slack.
What was the major injury again?
Knee injury.
I know, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been something else.
Then it was the neck before that.
Hey, then it was his game. Did his game go on IR?
Damn.
His game ain't came off of IR yet.
I mean, I'll say this in defense of Daniel Jones. It's an uphill battle. Not only does he have everyone talking like this about him, and he's most likely aware of it, the protection still hasn't been great. You gave away your best offensive weapon, your best friend in Saquon Barkley at running back. And now you've got a rookie that Malik Neighbors looks like he's going to be the part, but I mean, outside of him and Slayton and whoever decides to step up consistently, it's tough. It's tough sledding for a quarterback in that spot when you're probably going to be in some tight games, because I do think they have a good defense that'll keep them in some games. Because if not, and they have to win via a shootout, it's going to be tough. I mean, it's going to be a rep for them.
I don't think the prognosis is good for Daniel Jones or the Giants whatsoever.
Sheesh.
Like whatsoever. And I'm a Giants fan. I like the organization. I really do. I'm a fan of the ownership group, the families. I just don't see how they come out on top with the scenario that they have playing out in New York right now. I just don't. I think it's great that people can say Malik Neighbors looks the part. I think that's great. But I just don't think that Daniel Jones has a strong enough back, has strong enough shoulders to carry the load that it's going to take for him to be able to.
What about his neck? Strong enough neck?
It got injured, didn't it? I don't know.
A lot of neck, though.
Does he have a lot of neck? I mean,
is it Davis Mills?
He's got more than less. It's not Davis Mills-esque, but there's
is
some
it Mike
neck there.
Glennon? Is it
Definitely not Glennon.
Not Glennon?
I mean, Glennon's
That's a lot of neck.
Yeah, he might be the captain of the all-neck
That's
team.
borderline like human giraffe neck,
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is I think that the defense will be pretty good. This will be a competitive team. I will say that. And because they're going to be a competitive team and in other facets of the game, this sets the stage for Daniel Jones to be the fall guy for the New York Giants. Now, he could change his circumstances. The beauty of football and the beauty of sports is that you can take what people say it's going to be or prognosticate what it's going to be, think it's what it's going to be, and you can do something totally different, like play well, like be the reason why the team is winning or be the reason why the team didn't lose. It's all on him. I think it's all on him. I think what you'll see is for this season, you'll see a defense that plays well. They'll play football that gives the offense the opportunity to win games. Question is, will their offense deliver? And that's what I think is going to play out. Now, I could be terribly wrong because the defense could not show up. I mean, we saw the New York Jets defense kind of slow down, not be as dominant as they could have been as the season wore on. I mean, they gave the team chances at times, but there were times where the defense allowed things to happen where they didn't give Zach Wilson the best of opportunities to be able to win games. So I could be wrong in what I'm saying, but I think I'm more close to being correct in saying that this is a defense that is built to be able to get to the quarterback. I think they get to the quarterback. I think they'll do good against the run. And as it goes to the pass, we'll see what happens in the passing game. But I think that the Giants will be competitive in games, which I believe will ultimately put the spotlight on Daniel Jones as to what it is he's going to do.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't worry about it. They're going to have Belichick and Josh McDaniels there next year anyway, so they'll be fine.
Well, he ain't going to be their quarterback, though.
That's how that's going to go.
If that happens, he ain't going to be their quarterback.
No, definitely not.
No.
Jonas Knox from the top rope there.
Just saying. It's not looking good for Jay
Hard
Balls.
right hand by not.